Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome from Gdańsk, from the Polish partner of the Memory of Water project. We welcome here today two of us, myself, Magda Zakrzeska-Duda. I am the project coordinator, and we have a special guest today, local expert, artist and curator, Agnieszka Wołoczko. We started this transmission from Gdańsk from the film about Iwona Zając, I Am Ordinary. She is the artist representing our project, our city in the project. So now the question to Agnieszka, is Iwona really so ordinary?
I think we could explain this title through such a suggestion that perhaps you will see in the film that the favorite costume, everyday costume that Iwona is using very often is the workers' overall. And I think workers' ethos is something that Iwona cultivates. I think we could understand this ordinariness of Iwona from this perspective. I don't know if Iwona agrees with me, if she hears us now.
We can also see from that film that her usual tool for her artistic work is a stencil. Will she be using this tool also in Levadia?
Yes, there was such a plan that she found a certain space, abandoned apartment, and she is going to use stencils to paint something in this interior to try to recall the former inhabitants of this space.
Okay, so those of you who will have a chance to see what will become of this work, you are more than welcome to see on Saturday. And we are back to Gdańsk, to our project here. We concentrate on the post-shipyard area, on the area once belonging to Gdańsk shipyard. Our project goes into two directions which are closely interconnected. One direction is city lab. So this is a series of meetings with various stakeholders interested in the fate of the development of post-industrial area. And the other one on which we would like to concentrate more today is this artistic dimension, which is also represented by Iwona Zając in this project. But so now the question to Agnieszka, can you tell us more about art and shipyard?
It's really so that the Gdańsk shipyard will be the special and ideological context to the work in relation to which the artists from Memory of Water project will work. At the same time, the Gdańsk shipyard is the most symbolical space in our city, loaded with many memories, many experiences, stories which are very valuable to us. And the shipyard was undergoing the same processes in the 90s, the beginning of the new millennium, as other shipyards and industrial places in Europe. It means it went bankrupt because of the flow of the labor to Asia, where the price for the labor work was cheaper than here in Europe. So this shipyard, which formerly had been employing so many people here, suddenly became bankrupt. But to the place of the workers, artists came, because for them it was also very attractive, very inspiring place, and a lot of artistic projects were implemented in the shipyard. And also Iwona Zając, who is our Polish artist in the Memory of Water, she had for many years, she had her studio first in the so-called colony of artists, then in the administration building. So she was working there at the same time, hearing many stories of workers, shipyard workers, which were very inspiring for her.
So we will finish our meeting today with the film Farewell, which is about the end of artistic work by Iwona, which somehow reflects the end of shipyard as it was. And in a moment, I hope we will see the mural as it was before the destruction. What happened to this mural? What was the story of this work?
This mural was painted by Iwona with fragments from her interviews, which she made with shipyard workers. They were telling her stories about their work, about their retirement, about the bankruptcy of the shipyard. So they were very nostalgic and very touchful. But suddenly in 2012, the municipality decided to, the developer, they decided to put down the wall. And then Iwona decided that she didn't like that the machines come and crush and demolish the stories. So she decided to black out them, to paint them over with the black color, and it was a very meaningful gesture. So this is what we can see on the photos, and people were very moved by this gesture. It was very meaningful. So many people gathered on that January day to observe this situation when machine come and the wall is completely covered with black paint, and all the stories together with the figure of Iwona, which was called the shipyard Nike. Yes, Nike.
The famous iconic sort of symbol of the shipyard.
Having cranes as wings. Yes, all these paintings disappeared, and everything was black, and only when it was black the machines could work. And yes, so there were many photographers there to take photos from these moments, which were very dramatic
and emotional.
On the symbolical level.
Yes, we start this project in Gdańsk again in the new situation that the shipyard will be developed, built over with the new buildings. But our aim is to involve artists to start this urban-led regeneration. We are helping this process by our expert Roman Sebastiański. Greetings to Roman. Let's hope he's watching us now. And so, why do you think artists are so important in those changes, or should be important?
The presence of art and cultural projects, it has become already a tradition in this area of shipyard after the bankruptcy of industrial life. So we think that even if we know that this area will rapidly be developed now, we shouldn't forget that cultural aspects of life are very important for this for this area. Not to have only hotels, offices, and apartments there, but it should be open also for the rest of the city, for other inhabitants. So we want to highlight this need during this project, and this is why we invited the artists to work there, just to show that it is attractive also to international artists to go there to get inspired by the stories, by the space, by the mood, but by the landscape. And it can be very interesting also to be there and to have cultural life, like something enriching the local situation.
So already today we can invite you to follow our reports on how our accounts, how the residency in Gdańsk is going. The first stage of residency is starting on the 4th of June in Gdańsk, and There will be also a lab with the participation of our artists on the 7th of June. So I hope those of you interested will also have a possibility to see what's going on in Gdańsk. And now, in a moment, we'll invite you to watch the sad film, but there is hope, remember, at the end of it, and Farewell by Iwona Zając. Those of you interested in works of Iwona Zając and about this particular work, you can enter the website. Polish title is Stocznia w Eterze, but the address of the website is provided at the bottom of the screen. So, hello, once again, hello from Gdańsk, or rather goodbye from Gdańsk, and let's stay in touch over the project. And our hearts go to Levadia, to all the artists there. Good luck with your works, and hello, bye.
Bye.